Hi, it's Neil MacMillan again. I'm doing another of my moderator's messages. This time I'm in Switzerland. I'm on sabbatical. Behind me is the north face of the Eiger, one of the most famous climbing routes in the whole of Europe. It was unclimbed until about 90 years ago, and some amazing mountaineers have pioneered different routes up the mountain over those last 90 years. When I see the Eiger, I'm reminded of a psalm that I was taught as a child, Psalm 121. I'll just read the beginning. I lift up my eyes to the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. When we need help, where do we look? Well, we lift our eyes upwards towards God. Our help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. When we need help, we turn to God in prayer. And we really do need help as we think about the mission of God and our mission to reach out with the gospel to Scotland. I'm going to ask you to pray and to pray for God's help in two areas in particular. One is to pray for a leader of our mission in Scotland, the Reverend Donnie G. Macdonald, my friend and colleague, and also my predecessor as moderator. Some of you will know, others won't, that Donnie G was recently diagnosed with multiple myeloma, a blood cancer. He's getting treatment right now, and do pray for the success of that treatment and pray for him, for his family, and of course for his congregation too, that God will be with them in this really difficult time. But as you pray about Donnie G and his situation, pray for yourself too and for your role in God's mission. Because if we're going to reach out with the gospel to our friends and neighbours and colleagues and family, we will need God's help. We'll need the power of the Holy Spirit. So ask God to help you to be a pioneer. I'm amazed to think of the courage, the boldness of the people who pioneered new routes up the north face of the Eiger, something I would never dare do. But we do need a bit of daring as Christians. We need courage to tell the good news of Jesus. And so pray for God to open up the right opportunities, to connect you with the right people, to give you the right words. Pray for the Holy Spirit to fill you day by day. I always tell myself and the congregation at Cornerstone on a Sunday as we leave church to think about going out on mission for God, to the workplace, to the neighbourhood, amongst family and friends and those they socialise with. And I give them 3 reminders. First of all, I say, remember to be a blessing, to love others, to be kind, to be helpful in small ways and big, to find practical ways of serving others and showing care. And remember too, to speak, to tell the story of Jesus, to share your own experience of the good news. And the third thing I would often say to people is just to work to connect people together to the life of the church. Connecting people to church doesn't have to mean bringing them to a service on a Sunday. It might mean introducing some of your Christian friends and non-Christian friends together over dinner or some other kind of social occasion. So pray for Donnie G, but pray for yourselves as well, that you'll go out on mission to love others, to tell the good news of the gospel, and to connect others to the life of the church. Thanks.